It's cloth controlled, so, and there is a wind thing controlling it. I can change the strength and the speed, so it's all physics based. I've been looking at different ways to do this. The first way was using NVIDIA's Apex cloth, but I had trouble installing that, so I had to find a different version of, like, not a different version, but a different way of doing the cloth, and I found a version that it was implemented before Apex cloth came out. So this was what was used before then, and luckily the tutorial I followed was also on making a flag, which is what I was doing. The difference was that it was using Blender, but it's essentially the same thing of just making a flag in 3ds Max. You give the flag one material and the actual pole another material. You then take it into UE4 and you import it as a skeletal mesh, and that's because the physics can't activate if there's no skeleton. So that's what I had to do, and then following the tutorial I also had to go into the physics thing and make you had this bounding box, and you just had to put it into where the pole was and set it to kinematic, which means it won't move, so the pole won't move. Then in the actual mesh editor, what you could do is you could select a area. So if I just do it on this pole, for example, you create a clothing asset, so I could just call this like pole and create. I could then apply the thing, and then I'd get a painter, and essentially you can choose what areas you want it to be. So I could set the brush value to 0 and not have cloth here. It would look quite weird, but, and then if you disable it, you see how it stays there. That's one thing you could do. If that would be cool for something like a banner, but I'm not really having a banner, it's just an idea. So yeah, that's how it's done, and like I said in the previous bit, it can be controlled by wind, which is quite helpful. I mean, in terms of my project, it's probably not going to be seen as much because the flag's going to be all the way up there, but it's just a little bit of extra detail which I think will help sell the actual look. So yeah, that's how I made the flag. Thank you for watching.